Hi everybody. I'd like to talk to you today about rain prevention, rain gear. It's an integral part of hiking and just being in the outdoors. I'm going to go through some of the different products that I've tried and try to explain a little more about them, what they are, perhaps make you aware well, a little more aware of what's out there, what's available for you. That way you don't have to, because oftentimes we buy something we think's great and then we see something that's like 10 times better and we think to ourselves, why didn't we just get that? Anyways, okay, so there's various types here, there's various styles, various materials, and so this is going to be rather, well, I wouldn't say rather in-depth, but somewhat in-depth. I'm going to start, so I'm going to just peel these off one at a time. I'm going to start with the poncho that I have recently tried, and it's a good, very good product. This I took out to Algonquin a couple times with me. What's nice about this is, and it's made by Sea to Summit. It costs about $180 Canadian. So what's that in US? 140. Don't want to crumple this too much. It's made of sil nylon. The nice thing about this, the thing that really attracted me to this was the fact that it would go right over my backpack, my head, my shoulders, everything. It would cover everything. That really appealed to me. However, what I will say about it, at least in my case, is that I always try to protect my video equipment and electronics. So I did that. I kept everything underneath this, and I found that I didn't get wet. I didn't get wet on the outside from it, so it worked great in that regard, but it just did not breathe. And I thought for sure a poncho, having such an openness to it, would breathe a little better. It did not. One of my lenses, a sealed lens, got water inside. I had to replace it. The amount of moisture, the amount of humidity that this thing retained inside was just off the charts, off the charts. That's just my opinion. I will give you my opinions on these things. You can decide for yourself, if you use this for other purposes, say for example, you don't have sensitive gear or whatever, because it didn't, I'm going to be honest, it didn't, I wasn't sweating a lot or anything with it, but it still did build up a lot of humidity. Okay, on to the next one. Then I tried this Frog Togs. Very cheap. It has a little bit of latex in it. It's a little bit of a blend. It has a very light fabric blended in with a coating of rubberized latex. Good deal for the price. These are very cheap. They feel very cheap. They rip really easily, and but they are very light. They breathe very well. For what you pay, don't be surprised that you won't get the longevity out of them that you would some of the other products. But then again, hey, you get what you pay for. I know a lot of people out on trail that use Frog Togs. They swear by them. Use them for a year and throw them out. It doesn't matter. They're like $20-30. It's a non-issue for them. I did try this. Would I use it again? Probably. That's why I kept it. I would probably use any one of these products. Okay, so then going from here, so this is an option. You can get this at Walmart or any most department stores. That one. Here's another one. So this was revolutionary in its time, quite revolutionary. It's by a company called ProQuip. I believe they're based in the UK. This is a very, very nice waterproof. I was very impressed with the performance of this jacket. However, over time, it did lose some of its ability to defend me from the rain. It has a proprietary design. There's layer upon layer of this. There's like 4 or 5 layers in here. One's like an impermeable membrane. Then there's 2 of them inside that to help you breathe and whisk away moisture. And in fact, it was quite good. These are very expensive, very expensive. You will find a lot of golfers use these. I'm also a golfer, so some of these products came from that arena. But it's the same thing. Outdoors are outdoors. Rain is rain. Rain doesn't discriminate. Anyways, this is a good product. It's very soft. It's very breathable. It comes in as many colors as you want. It has pockets, which is nice, and in pockets on the inside. I've kept this. I do use this. And also, this is quite warm, this jacket. I can use this down to, about 5 degrees, 6 degrees, and still be quite comfortable in it. So this is an option. I believe they're still in business. I should have checked it. I'll read it in the comments. Now this is probably 10 years old now. Now we're getting into Gore-Tex. This is my complete evolution here, how I came to where I am today. This is a Sun Ice, I believe. Is this a Sun Ice one? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is the first one I got. Gore-Tex is a waterproof, breathable fabric membrane and registered trademark of W.L. Gore and Associates, invented in 1969. I didn't know that until I researched it. It can repel liquid water while allowing water vapor to pass through, and is designed to be lightweight. It's basically PTFE. Okay, Gore-Tex is very toxic. I wouldn't ever have Gore-Tex right on my skin. Okay, the PTFE. I don't know if you're aware of this. It's Teflon. It's basically Teflon, and that's what Gore-Tex is Teflon. They try to make it as thin as they can. However, just like pots and pans, with heating and contracting, like from your body or whatever, Gore-Tex will break down over time. It will not maintain its waterproofness very long. Also, the fact that it's Teflon and little fragments of the material is on your skin and so on. It can be and it sticks to you, by the way. Teflon sticks to you like glue. It can lodge itself in your skin like asbestos, and you wouldn't even know it's there sometimes. So Teflon, or sorry, not Teflon, but Gore-Tex, it's a bit iffy. Make sure that you don't have any allergies to it, or you don't have any reactions to it. Most companies, what they do on purpose, like Sun Ice, what they do is they make sure to keep the actual Gore-Tex away from your body. For many reasons, to whisk away the moisture, to keep the moisture off you, and to protect you from the actual Teflon itself. Another thing I'm going to say about Gore-Tex, which is really important, if you have Gore-Tex and it's leaking, do not freak out, do not worry. What you need to do really is just put it in the dryer for a while on the hot cycle. That will tighten up the membrane and get it right back to its former glory again. All too often people throw out their Gore-Tex gear thinking that, it's lost its waterproofness, and that may not be the case. Yeah, I mean, of course it might be punctured or whatever, that's obviously different, but just try that. That's all I'm saying is give that a shot if you're having trouble with Gore-Tex. Anyway, so this was one of the first Sun Ice ones I got. And I did get another one after that. I got this one because it was convertible. You can actually detach the arms from it, so it just comes like halfway down, which is quite nice in the summer, in the heat. This is Sun Ice again. It's the Hurricane line. It's a almost top of the line Sun Ice jacket, and again, I still use it. I keep these all. I don't know why. I've just been teased that I should probably have a yard sale and get rid of some of this stuff, because there's no way one person can wear like 10 jackets. One that I have to mention, which is maybe the best Gore-Tex jacket I ever had, I don't have it here, my ex took it, is Galvin Green. I have an entire Galvin Green set, pants and top, like jacket. And for Gore-Tex, I have to say that's probably the best Gore-Tex jacket or system that I've ever had. It breathed quite nicely. Like, I didn't sweat inside of it that badly. I mean, yes, I did, but not that badly. However, yeah, so anyways, moving along with that, And I'm giving you all these brand names just because, you know, in case you want to go and investigate them yourselves. Not all Gore-Tex is created equal. Not all jackets or rain gear is created equal. Here's one of my latest ones. It's an Arc'teryx. Again, it's Gore-Tex. And this Gore-Tex is treated with some kind of spray or whatever it is, coating, where it does not bother your skin. And that's just assuming that you're adverse to something like that. Most people aren't. Most people won't have any kind of reaction to Gore-Tex. However, Arc'teryx has really outdone themselves with this jacket. I don't know if the model's on there or not. No, it's not. They do have many different styles, different cuts. Anyways, I used this for my through hike of the IAT last summer. I still use it. I still like it. It cinches down at the bottom nicely around your waist. It's fairly long. Most of these jackets are not that long. They kind of just sit right on the shelf of your butt there, and oftentimes the water runs down and still gets your butt really wet if you're not wearing like rain pants. But this was a good jacket. You know, I wore it. You know, you've seen me wear it in my videos, quite a lot of videos. And again, now you're getting into where you have the hood built into them. This one cinches down, but it doesn't cinch from the top like others. This one cinches around the neck area. Why they did that, I honestly don't know. But at any rate, that's their proprietary design. I'm passing that one. Finally, as far as jackets are concerned, one favorable mention I have to put in there. I didn't get one. They weren't available when I tried to get them. And that is the Enlightened Equipment Visp. The Visp still has my curiosity. I'm definitely going to buy one. And I can pass on any information about that with you if you like. But in the meantime, because I'm leaving tomorrow for the AT. Well, I won't be going right away, but I'm going to go down to Florida and be on the AT very shortly. So in the meantime, what I did was I picked up a Virtus. This is called the Virtus by Z-Packs. This is ultra light. This is very, very light. I think the whole jacket weighs just under 5 ounces. This material is quite unique. They won't tell you what it is. I can't get it out of Z-Packs on what exactly this material is, but I can tell you it is not Gore-Tex at all. And I can also tell you that I've used it quite a bit. In fact, not through hiking, but on weekend hikes, 2-day hikes, whatever. And I've put it through its paces. And this is a good jacket. In fact, this jacket is the one that's coming with me on the AT. As you know, well, as some of you may know, the AT is quite wet. It can be quite wet. You're basically under a canopy the whole way. So it'll be very humid. It'll be, you know, very hot this summer. I have a feeling it's going to be a record. This one, unlike the Arc'teryx, cinches at the back. It'll pull the whole top of the hood back, which I just remember I have to pull this back a little more. You can unclip this too. It's got the exact same type of clips that I've noticed I had with the with all of the Enlightened Equipment stuff, like their quilts. I don't know if they all source these clips from the same place or not. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. The nice thing about this jacket, which they did after a lot of people asked them, was there are pit zips in the underarms, and in fact quite long ones. They go right down. You could actually get wet just because it's open. But I do like that. I really do like that. It lets the jacket breathe a little bit better. Oftentimes your arms are at the side anyway, so you're kind of protecting that area. So it's nice just the odd time when your arms are loose that the air gets in and sort of helps circulate. I do not sweat in this jacket at all. This is quite insane. I really do like it. It has one big pocket on the chest area here, I wish it was a little lower or a little higher, quite frankly. It's right where I don't really want it to be, so I don't imagine I'm going to use it much. It does not have pockets on the sides here, but one thing that's great about this is it goes right down below my butt. It's very long and very long sleeves, so I tend to have to roll them up and stuff. So anyways, this is the one, this is my latest one that I'm using, I'm bringing with me. Like I said, I could probably open a store with all these. REA, look out. No, I'm kidding. I brought this one, this umbrella, just because, you know, it's about rain. And, I mean, these are tried and true. Everybody knows what an umbrella is. They're very light. They're very handy. This one I'm going to use and just clip it right to the strap of my pack if I need to or if I want to, depending on what the weather's like, the wind especially. If it gets windy, no, I don't want to use an umbrella, but I will bring one. I'm sure there's going to be lots of use for it. And I just mentioned this one just for inclusiveness, just to include every option there is, including the poncho and jackets and whatever else you decide for your system. I do hope that this video helped you or gave you some insight, a little more insight as to what's available, what's out there. Do have a look at some of the cottage companies. Don't leave them out when you're looking at gear, because sometimes, you know, yes, it might be a little more expensive, but I mean, you know, I got to tell you, the Arc'teryx jacket was quite a bit more expensive than the Z-Packs and the Visp. So really, just because it's a cottage company doesn't always mean that it's going to cost more, you know, or be better, whatever. Sometimes better isn't what you think. Better is what's good for you, what you prefer. So anyways, thanks. I'm on trail. The videos are going to stop for a bit. I might do a couple videos of just my time in Dominican and stuff, because this is an outdoors channel and I will be outdoors. So I hope you're well, and I'll probably see you on trail. See you later.